All right, Tanya will be rolling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
It's always the same thing every week. Live from Laguna Beach, it's the Duke Fightmaster show. And now, here's Duke. I want to do something different this time. Make my mark on the Duke Fightmaster show. Kind of like Ed McMahon did for Johnny Carson. I'm going to spread my wings and fly. I'm going to do something different. Live from Laguna Beach, it's the Duke Fightmaster show. And now, here's the Lord of Laughter! Duke! The Baron of Bedroom talk show host! Duke! The Count of Monte Fisto! Duke! The obvious replacement for Conan Obrien, it's the Big Duke Fightmaster!
Duke, what did Tanya mean by big?
Wait, wow.
Not even Leslie can get me down tonight. Reason being, 130,904 views. The goal of the Duke Fightmaster show is simple and it's obvious. Everyone knows. World domination. Yeah! Extreme partying. So now, it's the first part of world domination is for me to report some news. First off, in the news, there is a study. It's a medical study. Apparently, there's some study that says a stressful marriage can lead to high blood pressure. Oh great, I'm going to have a heart attack.
By the way, Duke, I have this life insurance policy. Maybe you could just sign it when you get a chance.
What? Fine, I'll sign your life insurance policy.
Okay, thanks.
Jesus. Alright, apparently there's a small town called Fernley in Nevada. There was a bunch of burrowing rodents that collapsed a dam and flooded the whole town. Apparently these burrowing rodents went as deep as 25 feet inside the ground to collapse the whole town and flood the whole town. In a related story, Richard Gere is moving to Fernley. Oh. I'd like to thank my joke writer, Joe Sullivan, for that. Okay. Anyways, speaking of burrowing rodents, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's time for Time with Ryan.
Who's ready to get powerful? We are! Who's ready to get powerful? Last week I was here. I was your coach for emotional stability. This week I'm going to teach you how to get in control of your professional life. Everybody knows the job market's in the dumps. I read a recent report on the World Wide Web that 87 out of 88 people are currently not employed. I don't have a job. Duke doesn't have a job. Our #1 fan doesn't have a job. Pretty much anyone in attendance of the Duke Fightmaster show does not have a job. But tonight I'm going to teach you a real-life demonstration of how to nail that interview every time.
Yeah.
So who here doesn't have a job and wants to work? Okay, who here just doesn't have a job? Yeah! All right. You, I'll teach you. Come on up!
Yeah.
First thing you have to do is establish dominance right away in the interview process. Assume the power position. Notice how I shake his hand firmly. He respects me. Time for the interview. He'll start off by saying something tough, like, something very hard, like what?
Hi, what's your name?
Okay, next one.
Would you like anything to drink?
Go down to another.
How are you?
One more down.
Name 3 qualities that best describe you.
Whoa, Nelly! I barely know this guy and he's already asking the tough questions. He wants an answer and he wants to know you're employable. 1! I'm phantasmical. Let's just say you roll a 6-sided die 3 times. My intelligence will be at least 16. 2! I will never cry. Ever! 3! Well, let's just say you give him 2, and they ask for a 3rd. You say, I don't know, why don't you tell me? Maintaining control. Yes! Okay, good. There is that time where you will inevitably blank out in the interview process. What do? Maybe you drank too much Red Bull. Maybe you took a pill that Pat Keene gave you. It doesn't matter. We all forget sometimes. I like to recommend distraction. Go ahead. Ask me a tough question. What did I do in my last job? Have you ever heard the mating call of an ancient African ostrich? No? It goes like this. They're bound to get distracted and delirious. Confusion. They won't know what they just asked. Great. So you just showed them 3 qualities or 2 qualities. You showed them why you're employable. Now we're at the negotiation table. They're gonna come up. Oh, yes? You have something to say? I didn't think so, because I'm in control. 1, they're gonna ask you. Lowball figure, right? Go ahead. I dare you.
How much do you want to make?
How much do you want to make?
It doesn't even really make sense.
You don't make sense if you don't hire me.
Seriously,
Control.
what is your salary requirement?
This is where you look them right in the eye. And you say it angry, because if you don't get what you want, you will be angry. $1 million!
Crazy.
You're crazy if you don't hire me. And that's all it takes to nail the job interview each and every time.
And now it's time for the comments.
It's time for the comments, yeah.
Thanks. Okay. First comment from YouTube, handle name UpTheIra99 from Ireland. It says simply, "Oh dear, so handicapped." I take great offense to this. UpTheIra. Handicapped, we are not. Handicapable, we are.
Yeah!
Now it's time, we have to take a short break. If you click, there's a box next to me. It says, about this video. Look in the box. There's a sign that says click here. Click that link. And we'll be right back with you. Give it up for Wet Dream.